Billy, there are, well, winners and losers are said not to matter too much in pre-season, but today's real winner was surely the weather, which affected both teams today in what they could do.
It's like anything. Jeff. The weather, it's irrelevant. It is what it is. Same for both sides. Very difficult to play, and that's fine. But the thing is about today, we found, you find this is the best thing we've played.
Yeah.
Best thing we've played in pre-season. And for a lot of the games, much as we didn't have the football, for a lot of the game we did really, really well, both halves. Obviously first half, they were fantastic first half. I really asked to, we had to be really focused and really on it the first half. And for the majority with that, we switched off. We switched off once. We conceded the goal. We didn't go with the runner, and then they scored. George Willis, pleased for George Willis today. He's had the injury problem that he's had.
Sure.
Kept him out for a long time. He's made 2 great saves.
Yes, he did. Yes.
So that boosts George. He's suddenly grown a bit, and he's a very experienced player, George. But everybody needs that confidence. He needs that. He needed them 2 good saves.
It was a lot of hard work putting up the ball, wasn't it, in that first half? And that's really what you have
our
to...
pre-season is all about what we do without the ball.
Yeah.
The quality of opposition, it'll continue Tuesday, it'll continue next Saturday, and it'll continue the next week, because that's what our pre-season is. And what it does, our players get very, very fit, and they get very, very well disciplined off the ball in these games we have. But both halves, they did really, really well. The first half was a really good performance without really creating a lot, without having really a lot of opportunities, but the work they did off the ball was fantastic. Second half, obviously we made another 11 changes. There's lots of people that we're looking at. There's lots of changes, but again, they've equipped themselves really, really well.
I thought so. The nature of the team, inexperience, some youngsters, some trialists, a bit of a scratch side, but they played really well. They competed really well with that Burton team.
Well, they did.
45 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, look, the second half, Burton obviously made their changes, and they've got some young players on the pitch as well. They've got some other personnel on the pitch, so it kind of married up a little bit for the second half, which we were well grateful for.
Yes.
But no, it's been another tough run out in this heat. But what you find out, Jeff, and we've said all along today, wasn't about, if you like, what football we was going to play. It was about when the going gets really, really tough, who's going to hang in there?
Yes.
Who's going to dig in there? Who's going to keep making the runs? Who's going to chase the runner when we haven't got the ball, because we didn't have the ball for a lot of the time? But what you're looking for is who's got that desire, and that willingness to keep running without the ball.
And I think the second half, 2 or 3 of the trialists must have given you a positive impression and wanted you to see more, maybe, on a few of those lads you saw.
Look,
Billy,
we keep doing what we're doing. Obviously, we're a bit bare at the minute because we've lost George Cantrell. He's got a problem. So we've lost George Cantrell. David's picked something up. David's got a problem. Lewis Salmon's got a problem, even though he played today. He's got a problem that'll probably need operating on. Believe it or not, he took the pitch, he came back out, then he came back on again. But will possibly lose Louis for 6-8 weeks.
Oh, that's very bad news. What about George? Is that something that's likely to be a matter of more of a couple of weeks?
George Cantrell will hopefully be a couple of weeks.
Yes.
George will be a couple of weeks. But what it does, it thins us, it dilutes us and it thins us. So, like I say, we're still steady. Last week, Jeff, still trying to bring some players in. We've still got the scope to bring some players in, and that's what we're trying to do.
Sure, yes. And on Tuesday night against Scunthorpe now, obviously you just said you expect another quality opposition, which we know we'll get from Scunthorpe. will you be looking again to play the two different sides in the two halves, or look more together, 1-11, or group of players more longer pitch time, Billy?
I'll be honest, Jeff. It depends how many we've got in numbers.
Yeah,
if
sure.
you like, it depends on what we've got in numbers. Scunthorpe will be more like a real game.
Yes.
It will be more like what we play week in, week out.
Yeah, sure, of course.
You're playing the team that got promoted last season. Very good team, massively experienced, good players, very equipped to do both sides of the game. They do it really, really well. Physically, they can play, but they're physical. It will be more of a gauge of where we actually are.
Yes, absolutely.
The pre-season games are what they are, but Tuesday will be more like what we're used to playing.
And a good
And
bit
it'll
of
be
a guide
test.
for the
It'll be a
season.
very good test. Very good test.
Thank you very much,
Cheers,
Billy, for your
Jeff.
time.
Thanks,
Speak to you
mate.
again on Tuesday.
Cheers, pal.
Thank you.